Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry for that intro, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna get it right one day. I'm gonna get it right. It's trial and error.
And when they was on the sea and the waves came and they was there and they was like all afraid and they was like,
what the? Wow.
I don't know where that came from.
Wow. Jesus, wow. Jesus.
Woo! Wow. Lord, I told y'all it's trial and error. It's trial and error, y'all. Baby steps, baby steps. I'm so sorry.
Hey, D Lala.
Woo!
Right, Monica. LOL.
Wow, the morning is starting off real good, y'all.
Hey,
real good.
Tubman, surprise around the corner.
Surprise around the corner.
Reese Cup, Brenda Taylor, MJ&J Family Mukbang, Lois, and D Lala. I got everybody, I think.
Did you get everybody?
I believe that commented in the thing.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, all. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's Monday is going good. Happy Monday. Boy.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up when you come into the live.
Yeah. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Because I hope y'all done started telling people about the McRae Kingz and telling your friends y'all got to watch us in the morning at 11 a.m. All right? Yes. Who else up in here, Joseph?
Let me see your transcript just popped in.
Hey, what's going on? Let me see his transcript. What's going on? Yep.
Hey, Wonston.
Woo, Lord. Hey, Wonston. What's going on? Good morning, Wonston. What's going on? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I don't know. I'm just feeling extra like this morning. I'm just feeling just flowers and butterflies and just bubbly and just all this kind of thing.
Blog said the same thing on, I believe, Monica's live or Wonston's live this morning, that she felt the same way.
I'm just feeling bright this morning. I'm just feeling so positive. The weekend was positive. There's just positivity, positive energy just all over the place. Just you just want to soak it up like I'm not gonna become metaphoric this morning. I know y'all get confused when I start speaking metaphorically, so I'm gonna leave that one right on alone. I'm just gonna be my regular me.
Feeling like rainbows and unicorns.
Yes, very that.
Since he woke up.
Yes, I've just been feeling it. Feel it, because I am feeling it. Yes. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's morning is going good.
Hey, Ashley. Yes.
What was that? Let me see. Something just came across my something just came across my thing.
Oh. Shamel was upset with me because I want to sell some of my shades.
He ain't selling no damn shades.
I want to sell some of my shades.
No, he's not.
New shades.
No, he not.
Granted, I know I'm not going to make as much money as I spent.
No, because that's why you ain't selling them. It's not going to happen.
I want to.
We'll find a way to get them. You're not selling no shades. You know how much them damn shades cost?
Well, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
True.
You gonna let me sell my pocketbooks?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not going to give.
Because I ain't selling them. I ain't selling my purses. You ain't gonna make me sell my pocketbooks.
Not his pocketbooks.
That's right. You're gonna make me sell my stuff. No. Hold on to your precious stuff that you hold precious to your heart. You know, because some material things are just material things. But hold on to the things that's precious to your heart. Joseph trying to sell his damn shades. You see these things? You know how much these bad boys cost? You see these? What they say on the side? That's Prada. You don't sell Prada shades. You wear them. Put them on.
You don't. No. First of all, you don't touch my shades. Second of all, you be careful. You do not scratch the lenses. These things cost too much money to be walking around. I didn't buy these from no kiosk, honey.
They're our shades.
I don't do. Never mind.
See, that's how I shut them up.
Hey,
you know, y'all see how I
Positive
shut him up? I
Mukbanger.
just say their hours and he just shut right on up. I shut him right on down.
Hey, Positive Mukbanger.
Good morning, Positive Mukbanger.
I know Surprise Around the Corner because I love your Dolce & Gabbana ones you had on.
Surprise Around the Corner better not never let me come to his house because I'm telling you right now, if I come to your house, Surprise Around the Corner, you better check my pockets at the door. I'm leaving with a pair of shades. Trust! Or one of them fabulous shirts he got.
Thank you, Kelly girls.
Hey, Kelly girls.
Surprise Around the Corner, he got it all.
I know he do. I know he do. Hey, Kelly girls. Y'all pray for Kelly. Kelly girl wants us to pray for her daughter, her stepdaughter. Her stepdaughter wants to come home from school. I don't know exactly what the situation is, but y'all say a prayer for her. Keep her deep in y'all prayers. You know, education is one of the most important things that you can have under your belt. I'm an advocate for education. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the situation is, but we're going to keep you in our prayers. We're going to keep you in our prayers, Life with Kelly girls. That's something right? Life with Kelly? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But before we start, first of all, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all you subscribers, all you knights sitting at the round table that watch us. We really appreciate you being here this morning. Welcome to the show. Shout out to our little sister, Monica of MJ&J Family Mukbang. She's also the first lady of the TBT squad, truth be told. Now, I know y'all think that the TBT squad no longer exists, but trust me, we're just taking a break for right now. But trust me, we have some big things in the making for the TBT squad. You know, just be on the lookout for us. All of us are still going to give you the same great inspiration and motivation that we give you. So, you know, just be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for bigger and better things and new things. Yes, please make sure you do that. So what are we talking about this morning? We're going to talk about the BET Awards this morning, Joseph. A little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about it. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to talk about the BET Awards, which came on last night at 8 p.m. You know, the one thing that I have to say about the BET Awards, it's different. But at the same time, this is something that I predicted that would happen. I remember a couple of years back, my cable went off when I was living in Virginia. And it went off because I hadn't paid my bill. And I remember also that day, I bought my first smart TV. And I said to the girl, I remember saying to the girl, because I had hooked up my TV and stuff like that, and I just knew I was gonna have me, you know, I was gonna have me enjoy me some good programming. And Gag Nation set in on me, honey. They gave me a great big old gag pill with no water whatsoever, and turned my cable off. So, you know, of course, I called the cable company. Excuse me, what's the problem? Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna make a payment. No, I can't make a payment today. Is there any way that you guys could postpone that and turn my service back on until, you know, until next week when I can make a payment? Oh, you guys don't do that. You don't do that no more? They don't do that no more, honey. The cable company don't do that no more. And since that time, my service has not been shut off, but if it should ever get shut off, I know. I don't even pick up the phone and call. Y'all don't even pick up the phone and call a cable company when they turn your cable off and you know you ain't paid your bill. Don't do that, because guess what? You gonna gag, because they ain't turning it on. You can cuss them out. You can go down to the office. You can do whatever you want to do. They are not turning your cable back on, and you are going to be like I was that day. You're going to get a big gag pill with no water. Matter of fact, Coffee with the Kings. You will get a big gag pill with no water. They don't do that. But I said this, and that was about 7 or 8 years ago. I said this to the cable. I remember saying this to the young lady that was on the phone. I said, yeah, you know, I know you're only doing your job. I understand that, because she was only doing her job. She was only letting me know that they don't do that no more. They can't turn my cable back on until I make a payment. But I said to her that day, I said, you know, I said, with all due respect to you and your job, because I was a customer service rep and I used to work for the cable company, so I know. You know, your job one day may become obsolete. And the reason why I say this is because, you know, they're coming out with these new TVs that are internet-based, that we, the consumers, are no longer going to need to have cable in order to watch TV or to be entertained. We're going to be able to be entertained by whatever we want to, i.e. the smart TV. Okay, so the smart TV now, you don't even, all you need is internet.
And you got all of this from the BET Awards last night.
I'm getting to it.
Oh, I'm just asking.
All you need was internet. But I said this 8 years ago, that we were going to start living in what we call a virtual world. We are living in a virtual world now, where people like you and I, Joseph, 8 years ago, we weren't able to come onto a platform like this and bring our message or our inspiration or our motivation to the masses, and now we are. Hell, me and Joseph don't even watch TV no damn more.
Not really.
We don't really watch TV. The TV is on, but we don't watch it. Child, I used to watch Judge Judy. I can tell you everything that's going on in the court show. Matter of fact, if somebody tried to sue me, they would lose, because I watch Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, Judge Janine. I watch every judge show that there is to watch.
Wait, can I ask them one quick question?
What's that?
Before you finish? He got all of this from the BET Awards last night.
I did. Because we're living in a virtual. Listen, if you have never been to the BET Awards, if you've never been to the BET Awards, you will think that last night's show,
yes, Judge Milian,
was a piece of work. It was nothing. It was garbage. It was garbage. I appreciated it, but there's nothing like the BET experience. There's nothing like being a fan and being in the audience and seeing all your favorite singers, all your favorite artists. It's nothing like it. But guys, now we're living in a virtual world. We're living in a world in which we don't need to have an audience in order to have a show. Okay? Well, you do need an audience, but you don't need to have an audience presence, physically present, to have a show.
And movies are going to suffer too.
Yes.
Because they're going to start releasing movies on pay-per-view, and most people prefer to sit in their house and watch them. I mean, it'll take away from the movie experience.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with the size TV I have in my bedroom, I can lay in my bed and chill like I'm in the movie theater.
We can go to the store. You can go to the store. You can get popcorn. You can get jujubes. You can get all different kinds. You can get all your snacks, and you can watch a movie.
Thank you,
in the comforts of your own home. Now, the world is changing. It's changing.
Lois, we have we have basic cable, basically.
Yeah, we do.
We got rid of all.
I ain't paying for no HBO.
Because we was using the Fire Stick or watching Netflix, so it really didn't make sense.
Well, we ain't gonna put that out in the universe, Joe. We ain't put that out. Yeah.
You know, we didn't need all of that.
Yeah, you don't need all of that.
Hey, blogs.
You don't need all of that. You don't need to pay for. I mean, I know people that's paying almost $300, and you and I both know, Joseph. The platinum package is how much? It's almost $300. For the platinum package. The platinum package has HBO, Showtime, Movie Channel, Stars Encore. It has all the different channels. It got Canales and Yay. Okay? It got all the different programming that you want. But why are you paying for all of that? Why are you paying for all of that when all you need is basic cable? And of course, all you need is internet. You need internet so you can watch YouTube, so you can watch the McRae Kingz. Yeah, you need that. You need that. But in reality, even with that, it's a choice. You don't even need cable no more. You don't need cable TV. You don't need, people aren't watching TV anymore like they used to. Hell, I can watch Judge Judy. I can type into the search in YouTube and watch Judge Judy.
And Medina, that's my problem. We was paying the same amount every month for stuff
that we didn't even watch.
It was like, and then when we went down to just basic cables, you got to have the phone. And of course, we wasn't getting rid of the internet. That wasn't going to happen.
We don't even use the phone.
So our bill just dropped. Like, I'm like, Jamil, why the bill still so damn high? We just don't have to have local TV channels. Yeah. And then we can hook up in the antenna and get most of the local TV channels that come on the game.
Right. So you get a DTV converter. That's all we watch. The only other channels that we watch is VH1 and BET. Really, honestly.
And because we work for the cable company, we know how it works. Yeah. If you have HBO and Cinemax, you're gonna get the same programming. Yeah, the same. If you have the movie channel and Star, if you have Stars and Encore, you're gonna get the same programming. Right. If you have the movie channel and
because they're conglomerates of each other.
They own each other.
They own each other.
That's why you always see HBO Max, because whatever's on HBO will be on Cinemax the next month and vice versa. It's like a waste of money.
It's a choice.
In the beginning, it was cute because it was like, okay, good, we can just go to whatever and watch whatever we want to watch. But then when I'm watching and I'm like, okay, nothing different is coming on. Big deal. I can go to Netflix and see half the movies they got on. Half the movies they have on cable, I can go watch them on Netflix. Right. And
even now, half of the programming you can watch if you just wait.
Netflix has their own original programming that's better than most of the stuff that come on cable.
Yeah. So you wasting your money. It's a waste of money. You know, you can be taking that money and putting it into something else.
Yes, Medina, they try to do the same thing to us too. They wanna, when you get rid of everything and keep the internet, you paying like $60 just for internet. But we used to work for
a cable company. We know,
so we know the scam. So it's like, okay, Jamel, what we gonna do? Because we already know if we do this, they're gonna do that. If we do that, we gonna do that. Now, if you just threaten to cut it all off altogether, then they'll come up with some package that you can pay $2 a month for everything you got right now.
But you got to be careful with those. You got to be careful.
Once you get a $300-$400 bill.
When they offer you HBO free for 6 months, you mark it on your calendar. Make sure you mark it on your calendar, because if you don't, after that 6 month period, you're gonna get that a la carte price, which is $34.95. It depends on where you live at. When they ask you if you want that free premium channel for free for 6 months, you ask them, how much is it going to cost me after the promotion is over with?
Now, positive, the thing with that is like OWN and these new independent channels that are coming up, because you can get them on the internet. There's really no way around that with the cable company, because a lot of times it's the internet that's really giving it to you.
Well, no, wait, it is.
Some of them, didn't we get OWN free for like a couple of, when we was watching that Tyler Perry movie that was a spinoff from The Oval?
Oh, the BET Plus.
Oh no, that's BET Plus.
See, what you got to be careful of. See, with those channels, with channels like BET and all those other channels, what you have to remember is the cable company packages those channels together. They package them together and they call them like for instance, we remember we had the value pack. They package them together.
They don't do that no more. They make you pay individually. So like you have to pay say $12.59 for OWN. Right. And then if you want logo, you gotta pay $15 for that. And then if you want BET Plus, you gotta pay $45 for that.
Right.
They don't put them in the package.
Right. But see, even if you go to but see, you have to be a cable subscriber in order to go to OWN and get that programming. If you don't subscribe to cable TV at all, you're not privy to that programming. It's y'all. They know all the tricks of the trade. Trust me, the cable company stays 3 steps ahead of us, the consumers. They do, because if that was the case, my cable got cut off and I can go to OWN network and watch all the programs. You can't do that unless you're a cable subscriber, because you have to give them. Because along with your internet, you have a username and password. You have to put your username and password on that website on that site in order to gain access to that program.
If it's on your cable. Medina said, are we getting a hairstyle tomorrow?
A hairstyle? Y'all, it's too hot, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna try to look as much as I looked on my wedding day as possible. And on my wedding day, I didn't have any hair. I didn't have all of that stuff.
We both was bald.
Yeah, we both had bald head, and I had a beard and a mustache. So I don't think I'm gonna do the hair tomorrow. I like for my husband to look at me and see me the way I was on our wedding day.
And positive mukbanger, yes, I love the oval. I love it.
I love the oval too. But you know what, Tyler Perry, I want to smack the shit up. I want to smack the hell out of him. You know why? Because Tyler Perry, the way he writes so slow. I mean, I love suspense, but you know, the hour programming that you get, it comes on for an hour, right? Mm-hmm. The hour programming that you get is not enough substance. Tyler Perry needs to stop being so damn cheap and trying to write everything himself and hire him a writing team to write. Otherwise, he gets you uninterested, and you need and you know, he's doing too much. Do y'all know how many shows Tyler Perry writes for? He writes for Nickelodeon.
The people want to see it.
He writes for BET. He writes for his own self. He needs to, and he's writing movies. He's doing it all by himself.
No.
And I understand that he's trying to build an empire, but he needs to have a team. No. And I know that these programs are his babies, but you need to have a team of writers. He needs to have a team of writers because the Oval is going too slow. I'm sorry. Do y'all know how many days have passed in the Oval?
Like 2.
It's only been 2 days that they've been in office, that he's been in office. It may be a week. That's ridiculous. Now, if you're going to do that, then the Oval needs to be turned into an everyday soap opera. If it was an everyday soap opera, I can understand the suspense. You can tell by just looking at any of his shows on TV and agree with me. Put it in the comment section. Tyler Perry writes like he used to watch All My Children. Mm-hmm. He writes like he used to watch soap operas during the day. That's how he writes, and you can't do that with the weekly program. You have to, if you were writing a day program, like when he used to write, what's that show he wrote on BET with the Pains. When he wrote that show, it was like every day. It wasn't a weekly program. It used to come on every day. Didn't it come on every day?
They said, well, Tyler Perry said that's what his audience likes.
His audience don't like that shit. They like Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, though.
No, it don't. It don't work for him. It don't work for him. It's a lot of people. We like Tyler Perry because he's a black man and he's successful as a black writer. He's a black movie maker, and we know where he came from. We know his story. His stuff is predictable. His stuff is bullshit. It looks like bullshit. It does. It really does. He really needs to get a team together. Yeah, I know you told me to stop cursing, but sometimes I get my feelings about stuff. I got bipolar disorder. Mood swings. Back it up. Tyler Perry need to cut that shit out and give us what we need. His people don't like him. They don't like that shit. We support him because he's a black man. That's why we support him, y'all. Let's get that shit off the table where everybody like him, because everybody don't like his shit. The way he writes it. Look at what he did with that last movie he did on Netflix. That was ridiculous. And that made us look stupid. It made us look stupid because when they was paying him in Hollywood to write a movie like Why Did I Get Married? Like Medea's Family Reunion. He wrote those movies and you didn't see those flaws and those errors. You didn't see the actresses having on bad wigs. You didn't see that. Well, with the exception of Boris Cujo, that had that wig on, that Afro wig. And Shamar Moore, but you didn't see that. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it when we try to do it ourselves, we always trying to do some half-ass stuff? If you're going to do something, do it right. If you're going to do something, do it right. This is like our platform. Listen, we weren't always here. We weren't always here, and this is not the best, the very best that we want to present to you. We would love to present to you all the bells and whistles that we want to present to you, but it's time. It takes time. You have to plan. We're learning this. This is a learning experience for both Joseph and I, especially for me, because Joseph doesn't do the technical stuff. I do the technical stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We're getting calls from sponsors wanting to sponsor this platform.
Reese Cup says she agrees with you. She want to help him.
Yeah, I do. I be wanting to say, Tyler, what the hell? What the hell was that? What the hell was that, Tyler? Did y'all see that scene when that woman's wig in that movie? I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for him. I was, because I love his shows. I really love his movies. They have substance, most of them. But then when he writes these shows, it's like, Y'all, do you know how much time has passed on the Have to Have Nots? A year hasn't even passed. Amanda, the daughter, ain't been dead a year. Do you realize that? Mm-hmm. It's too slow. It's too slow. He need to speed it up. He need to give us a little bit more when he write the Oval. He need to give us some more. They've been in office for exactly 2.3 minutes. It seemed like. We already done figured out the plot line. The mama is the one that killed that heifer.
Y'all see already who had the most coffee this morning, right?
Child, this ain't got nothing to do with coffee. And you know it. I'm number 10. I'm 10 all the time. You know this ain't got nothing to do with no damn coffee. I haven't even had two cups of coffee. This is my second cup. Joseph, don't do that. Don't be telling these people that mess. Don't be telling these people that mess. He know I'm on turn up all the time. I'm just very passionate about stuff that I like. I'm very passionate because like I want to punch Tyler Perry in the face and say, God damn it, where's the damn have to have nots? Where the hell is it? I almost don't want to watch the damn show when it come back on. I almost don't want to watch it, but I'm gonna watch it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna watch it because I love the characters. Veronica, that's Veronica right there. That's Veronica right there.
I'm Veronica, and I'm the president's wife.
Yes, that's him. Mm-hmm.
I love both of them.
Yes. It's good, but Tyler Perry, come on, give us some more every week. Give us some more every week, and you can always, even with the other show with the cult, it's good, but it lacks. It lacks substance. It's going too slow, and then these actors, the pauses that they had, just some of the stuff.
But I think with the actors, a lot of them, like you can tell the ones that have acted before versus the ones that just got this acting job. I don't fault them. I fault the fact that they're direct. His writing, because he makes them pause. No, I don't even think. I think it's the director needs to tell them to pick it up and pick up the pace. And I don't think it's the writing with that. I think it's them, or they could be pausing because don't forget. Like Sisters is recorded live. Right. The Oval is recorded live. So the pauses are probably because they forgot the lines and somebody's feeding it to them in their ear. Really. But
see, Sisters is the best show he got running. I'm telling you, Sisters is the best show he got running.
I want to see Bruh, but I'm like positive Mukbang. I don't want to pay to see it.
I'm not paying that. I'm not paying no.
Because if Sisters is good as it is. Now, Sisters is good as hell.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Because those are girls that we can relate to.
Right, and they can act.
Yeah.
And as they going along, they're getting even better. Mm-hmm. Bruh, I would like to see that.
And I would like to see The Family Business. That one is good. You didn't see it. That's Tammy Roman is on that one.
I did. I would watch that with you here now.
That one is good. I would love to. Now, I might consider paying for BET Plus. I might, because that's one of his better shows too. That show is good.
I want to see, Bruh. The what is it called? The one with the cult? That was okay.
It was good, but it's too. It's slow. It's like
the plot twist with it is like when we watched it, because I don't know how Tramel got it, but he got it, and we watched
it up,
and it was like so because it was tied into the Oval, but at the same time it was like so this is just a day after.
Yeah,
Charlene gave me like 3 weeks worth of show, but it's a day after.
Right.
It's like,
They ain't made mention of nothing. They ain't gone back to this boy's child getting stole on the Oval or nothing. They have not focused on that one. And this girl, like her character is so stupid to me. Like she don't think that there's nothing wrong with what she did. The way they got it on this, she don't think it's nothing wrong with her. In the pharmacy, having sex with this dude, and then she talking about, well, that ain't no reason for him to. Last week they was like, the guy was like, well, considering everything that boy done been through.
Come on,
I'm talking, Joseph. Considering his, all that he been through with, his daughter being taken and all that stuff. This stupid heifer gonna say, well, that don't mean he got to take it out on all of us. What would you do, you stupid heifer? If your child was stolen, how would you be acting? If nobody, because everybody, ain't nobody, even his own mama, act like it ain't no big deal that his daughter has been kidnapped. That's the stuff I be talking about. That you don't hear nothing about. Same thing with like Jeffrey's character on Have to Have Not. Jeffrey is the dumbest queen I have ever met in my whole entire life. He's the dumbest queen. Now you know, Joseph, ain't no queen gonna put up with the stuff that Jeffrey put up with his mama. I'd have been killed Veronica ass. I'd have been killed her. My mama would never do. If my mama ever did some of the stuff that Jeffrey mama did to him, that hoe be dead.
And he stabbed her.
He ain't stabbed her hard enough. I'd have stabbed that hoe. I'd have stabbed her ass. I would have stabbed her, made sure she was dead. I would have stood there and waited till the blood gushed out of her chest. Stupid stuff. Jeffrey is the dumbest queen. He dumb as dirt.
He just asked for it.
Just dumb. The biggest diva on that show is Catherine and Veronica. Mm-hmm. Catherine, she's a beast. She's a beast. I thought we said we was gonna do.
You were the one sitting there running your mouth.
I thought we said we were gonna get. We was talking about the BET Awards. Let me tell you something. BET Awards wasn't nothing but a big. It was a big window of videos. Now let me tell you something. Now I told y'all I really kind of tapped out to this music today. I really have. I've tapped out to this music today. But let me tell you something. Meg Thee Stallion. The only thing I didn't like about Meg.
You said you need one of Jomel's calming treats.
No, I don't. Joseph, stop interrupting me and let me talk. What you come here?
I'm just telling you what the comments said.
I'm gonna let you talk and let you say whatever the hell you want to say since you want to interrupt me so goddamn much.
Go ahead.
You finished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meg Thee Stallion, I'm trying to get to my point. And every time I try to get to my point, Joseph over here wants to respond to the people in the comments. You finished? Huh? You finished? You sure? Okay. Meg Thee Stallion, the only thing I did not like about her video was that Beyonce wasn't in it. Beyonce wasn't there. What happened to Beyonce? And we had this conversation this morning, right? Remember? We talked about how are these, my point is, guys, how are these, I want to see how these artists are going to reinvent themselves, because there's some artists that will be able to sustain. And there are some artists that gonna have to lip sync for their life. What you think?
Only a few of them are gonna be able to get the audience they get when they have to go virtual.
No, see, we was talking about Beyonce this morning. What did you say about Beyonce?
Oh, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, all of them can do it. They're gonna get their audience.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Would you pay $200 to see Beyonce in your house?
Yes, the Beehive would.
I mean, I'm not judging nobody that does, but would you pay that amount of money? Because see, now where Beyonce sold out arenas and stuff like that for different prices, like you paid a certain price if you had a front row seat. You paid a certain price if you were in this section or you were in that section. You paid a certain price for backstage passes. All that's gone. Can't go to no concert. All the concerts been canceled. What we gonna do? How are we? See, this is the thing about our virtual world. We have the ball in our court to support the artists that we really want to support. Because see, we ain't got to buy no backstage passes no more. You can't do that. We're in a quarantine. It's not gonna happen, Captain. Now you'll be able to get you may be able to get a face-to-face like OnlyFans, and get a face-to-face or a personal message from Beyonce, or she might call your house and say, "Hey, this is Queen B," whatever. But how are we? The question is, how are we going to be able to engage with these artists from now on? How are we going to support them? Yeah. Because they're not going to be making the money that they're not making the money that they used to make before the quarantine. Now, when the quarantine is over with, who's to say that these companies might say, hey, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from this quarantine. The one thing that y'all can agree with me on and put in the comment section, the one thing that y'all can agree with me on is that we've learned that we can sustain without engagement. So what are we going to do? We've learned that we have a choice. We got a choice. Just like y'all got a choice. You got a choice. You could watch McRae Kingz right now, or you could be watching somebody else. You could be watching somebody else on YouTube. But you choosing to watch us. We thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We appreciate you watching us. We really do. We really do. We don't take this for granted. We're humbled by it. Because like I said, 8 years ago, there was no such thing as this. There was no such thing as this. For y'all to be able to come on and watch people that you can relate to. Relatable people. Not celebrities, not somebody that can sing. We don't, like, we have talent. I have talents. Listen, I worked in the music industry for 20 years. We have talents, but there's nothing spectacular. There's no bells and whistles.
Reese said Beyonce was on the BET Awards. She performed Freedom.
Yeah, she performed Freedom, but what I'm saying is she didn't perform with Meg Thee Stallion, and that was the song that her and Meg did together. Or well, it was a remix. Was it a remix? See, y'all, I don't know about today's music because I tapped out. I tapped out. So I don't know. All I know is I like that song Savage with Beyonce and Meg. And it was a hot song. And now let me tell you something. If you didn't see Meg Thee Stallion last night and you didn't have no respect for her, she was a beast. She was a beast last night. The video was all that. They probably running it on BET right now. The video was all that. To me, that was the highlight of the night. That was one of the highlights of the night. She really did. I loved it. I enjoyed it. But that's what I'm saying. We're not engaging with these celebrities the way we used to right now this year. Who's to say what's going to happen next year? They might say hey, listen, the BET Awards, shoot, we did a good job last year. We might just go to this virtual thing. This virtual thing is working. I don't know what the ratings are on it, but it's working. Most people that watched the BET Awards last night, based on the reviews that I saw on YouTube alone, really liked it. They really liked it. They really enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I saw. I didn't watch the whole thing, y'all.
Now let him keep doing what he doing.
What? What is that?
Your ponytail. And there's
y'all, let me tell you something. Jomel is really trying. Do y'all know that it's a national list now that you can get put on for animal abuse? Jomel trying to end up on one of them. Y'all seen them commercials with the dogs that be looking like this? And Jomel trying to end up on one of those.
Medina said, I need to slip you a call and treat because you from the South and you talking too fast and she's trying to keep up.
Listen, y'all, I'm passionate today. I'm passionate.
I let him talk about his music because, you know, we together on the platform and sometimes I talk about things that he don't want to be talking about. No, Joseph trying
to throw shade. There's some shade in that.
It's some shade. Quiet.
No, it's some shade. It's some shade. No. Y'all don't know my husband. Y'all don't know him. He is some shade. Joseph is throwing shade right now because he's like, okay, this bitch done told me to shut up a couple of times.
I'm not.
Yes, he is. He's throwing shade.
Well, at least I didn't do
That's
like I used to do.
See, and you know what?
At least I don't do like I used to do.
Yeah, he don't do like he used to do because otherwise y'all see us scrapping. Y'all see us fucking fighting. Excuse me. Y'all see us fighting.
Loud, he was like, I'm talking.
And he was shut up for the whole thing and see him make me look stupid. And we get off the line. That's how we got to the goddamn fight a month after we got married because he did that shit to me. He made me look real stupid on Facebook. I remember the fight. We had a fight because Joseph decided that he didn't like the fact that I said, Joseph, I'm talking, because he used to always interrupt me. He used to always interrupt me while I was talking. And when we got off the line, and the whole time, the rest of the time we was on, I got so mad, I ain't even say bye. I just clicked the daggone thing off, and then we just got to fighting. And that fight turned into me packing my clothes, me throwing clothes all over the place, him trying to run me over with the car, him pushing me down the stairs. It turned into all that. Because he's an Aries, and they're evil. And they take their magic wands, and they use them for evil. But see, that's my husband. I can talk about him like that. Can't nobody else talk about him like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's shade. I know my husband. Y'all see, I ain't getting in my feelings about it. You can't get in your feelings. This is what marriage is all about. At the end of the day, although sometimes I look at Joseph and sometimes I just want to just cave his face in. I love him. This is my baby. This is my big teddy bear. And he will do anything. I don't care how mad he get at me. He will do anything for me. Mm-hmm. That's what marriage is all about, y'all. Y'all don't know. See, and y'all don't know what I go through with him and Jomel. Joseph is Jomel's father, and he protects him. When I start yelling, Jomel runs behind him like, "Daddy, help, 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 help."
Well, last night he growled at me and tried to bite me.
That's what he get. And then when he tell me stuff like that, I look at him just like this.
I'm surprised he didn't hear Jomel scream.
Tell him what he did. Tell him what he did.
Oh, so I got up to go into the kitchen because I was in the living room and I had made a rotisserie chicken. So Tremel likes the breast and the wing. I like the legs and the thighs. So I had a leg and a thigh. And I had a little bit of the red beans and rice I made. But I didn't put it in a plate because I was like, I'm not dirty enough to plate. I'll just put it like in this bowl. So when I got up to go in the kitchen to get something to drink, my spirit said, take the bowl with you. But I ain't listen to my spirit. I just got up and went in the kitchen, and Jomel, of course, does what he does and follows me. But then he disappeared. So I'm in the kitchen getting something to drink, and the next thing I hear is ka-clink, because, you know, we told you we got hardwood floor. So I hear the fork fall on the floor, which means he's in the bowl. Which means, go ahead, get him. Which means he's in the bowl. So now I go into the living room, and I see he done took out a whole leg bone, ate the whole thing. The thigh bone was still sitting there because he couldn't get that. And I'm standing there like, so I'm reaching for the fork. Now, there ain't even no meat on the floor. There ain't no bone on the floor. There ain't no nothing. He's just licking the fork, and I'm trying to get the fork. I reach for the fork. Really, bitch? I snatched him up by his throat. I said, you want to bite somebody? Go ahead, bite me now. I'll put him on. Bite me now. And he's, I said, bite me now. And I just threw him on the couch. Then all of a sudden, now he want to be nice. Now you want to test me? You want to bite me? And that's the second time he did that to me. Because he'll snatch food, and then when I try to take it from him, he want to snap and bite and bark and growl. No, we don't do that. We don't play that. No. And what kills me is he know good and well he ain't going to do nothing. He just trying to let me know he the alpha male. But then when I snatch him up real quick, he realized that he done made a mistake. Like somebody else I know that want to back me into walls and poke the bear, and then when the bear comes charging, all of a sudden they look like a deer, like that, look like just like that, like a deer caught in the headlights, because they do just like Jomel, and get me to that point. And when I'm at that point, then all of a sudden we look like that.
Y'all see I ain't saying nothing, right? Y'all see I ain't saying nothing. I'm sitting over there saying something.
Oh, no, Medina, I never kicked my dog name. I would never do
no.
I would never do nothing.
Listen,
I would never do nothing.
Y'all, I want y'all to use this term in y'all daily life because we all use it and we don't even know it. Sitting up there saying something. I was upstairs sitting over there saying something.
You be sitting up there saying something?
You be sitting up there saying something. Yeah, you be sitting up there saying something. You gonna sit up there and say something.
Y'all know somebody that say that all the time.
So let's debunk this, Joseph. Now you just admitted to animal cruelty.
No, I didn't. Medina said I kicked him. I said I didn't kick him. I grabbed him. I didn't grab him by the collar. I grabbed him by the neck like a mother grabs a puppy.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't in pain. He wasn't. No, he was gagging because
that's your baby. That's the baby.
The baby. The baby.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to throw him.
That's the baby.
So I just put him on the couch.
Joseph. You know what? When I come to him with my grievances about the stuff that Jomel do, he look at me just like this. He be looking at me like, you ain't had no business. He be looking at me like, you ain't had no business leaving it there.
Jomel know gonna well. Right after that, he started licking me, and I'm like, but you won't get another.
That's the essence of what a dog is. Let me tell y'all something about animals, and for you people out there, I don't know if it's anybody in the bushes that be doing mean stuff to your dog. Stop being mean to your dog. Let me tell you the essence of a dog. A dog is all about unconditional love, and I'll tell you why. A dog is all about unconditional love until they see otherwise. You can yell at your dog. You can scream at them. Sometimes you can even put them over your knee and spank. They little behind. And not even a second later, they won't even think about it. They loving on you. They hugging on you. They kissing on you. They licking you. That's unconditional love. A dog will always give you unconditional love unless you brutalize them. Unless you brutalize them, they will always give you unconditional love. Like as much as Jomel is, Jomel, no, I don't see. He's the good daddy. To him, I'm the bad daddy. I'm the one that don't take no mess.
And Jomel come running, circling around me.
He knows that. He already knows that. But Joseph will tell you when we sleep at night and he's in the middle of us, I'm the one. I'm the one that's doing this. He be right here. And I do this. I rub on him. I love on him, but he get on my damn nerves. Take your child.
Why are you giving that to me?
Because he get on my damn nerves. And Jomel just passed gas
again
on my lap. Ew. What did you give him?
Nothing. Dog food. Maybe it's the bone he ate last night.
You need an enema. You eating garbage. That's it, y'all. I'm telling you.
But you can't let a dog growl and snap at you.
No, you can't. No. That's zero. You have zero tolerance for that.
Get away with it. And it was the second time he did it when I tried to take something from him, food from him that he stole, that he know good and well he shouldn't have took. And it was he had already eaten the bone. I wasn't even taking food. I was taking a fork. You can't eat the fork.
But he loved Joseph to death. Y'all, he sat over here and chewed a piece of my hair. I don't know where he got it from. But he lay here a whole gray beard a few minutes ago.
And you know, sometimes he gets
stuff.
But
that's what he get. I'm going to tell him just like he tell me.
He get stuff and you try to take it. And if it's food-wise that you know he'll try to...
He will fight. Jomel will fight you over some food.
Oh, yeah, he will. That's
he will fight you.
Part we got to break him out of because one day if he gets something that he shouldn't eat,
or if a neighbor...
He's going to try to growl,
or if somebody comes
and bite
over
us
and he does
stop
that.
us from taking the food.
Yeah.
And you can't do that.
You can't do that because if he does it to us, he'll do it to somebody else.
He don't growl and try to bite us. But when it comes to food...
He will fight you.
Like he's starving, like he ain't got a bowl of food down there full to the brim right now.
Yeah.
But he act like he run around here acting like I almost fell yesterday because he saw something on the floor that he thought was food and ran in front of me to snatch it up. I'm like, are you serious right now? You are really a scavenger dog. And there's no reason for you to be.
Yeah. He's just, Jomel is very curious. He's very curious. Like when we eat,
right,
he wants to know. He'd be like,
eyeing that hair.
He'd be like, what y'all eating? He'd be looking at us like, what y'all eating? Can I have some?
And the bad part is we give him, if he can eat it, we give him some. But then he start barking and carrying on. Like we need to give it all to him right then and there.
And he's an attention whore. He loves attention. Y'all see this? Trust me, y'all, 90% of the day, he do not pay us no mind. Well, Joseph is a different story. Because like I said, Joseph is his father. If he feels as though the attention is on something else, like what we doing now, he gonna wreak havoc. The other day, he pulled down all my shoes. We was on camera
on
Daryl Moore's live, and he didn't like the fact that we was looking at the camera and not paying attention to him. So he decided.
I didn't say
he decided that he was. And Jomel don't never mess with our shoes. He don't never mess with our shoes.
Like that day when we went live and was sitting on the couch, all of that walking on the couch.
He ain't never done that.
He
before.
Don't do that. He don't do that.
He's evil.
Thank you, Vernas.
He evil. He need to be destroyed. Yeah, see, a lot of things that you know, and when I took my dog to training school. When I first started breeding dogs, I took my dog to training school, and they say, you know what? A majority of dog owners let the dog run their house.
I don't kick my baby.
They let the dog run their
horrible,
house.
Medina. I mean, you're right. I am a beast, but I ain't that much of a beast.
No, I
might kick him, but I ain't kicking him.
You kick me and see what the hell happens. It's gonna be live coming from the Channel 9 News.
I kick this one, but I ain't kicking that one.
Joseph, you better
this
not
one
kick
can kick it back.
You better not.
He already
kick me.
told y'all I pushed him out the bed.
I'll do a damn Jackie Chan on your ass. He did. He pushed me down the stairs. He said, Tramel, don't walk out that door. Don't walk out that door. And I went to walk out the door. He said, Tramel. And he came down the stairs, and I didn't know what he was going to do. And he said,
Tramel,
get out of my house. And he pushed me. He pushed me down the stairs, a flight of steps.
Ooh, he's such a liar.
I am not. Just like he pushed me off the bed.
He's such a liar.
Thank you for the super chat, Bernez. Look.
Because Medina got me like I'm so mean.
What?
That's not mean. She said, I'll kick Jomel out the bed.
No, he not mean, Medina. Medina. I call her Medina. Medina, he is not mean. He's just sometimes he uses his powers for evil. He's like Voldemort, Lord Voldemort. That's what I call him, the one that shall not be named.
So let me give you all a little quick. Never mind, because I'm being messy. Never mind.
Don't be messy, Joseph. Don't be.
Now, I was going to give you all a quick update to the live I made when I was outside in the car. But
what live you made when you was there?
When you was in the doctor's.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You was in the comments.
No, but I didn't see it.
No, but Vern told me that I was being mean, and my friend could have came to the house because they needed to tell me something that I wanted to tell her what happened yesterday.
No, don't do that. Don't do that bullshit no more. This video about to not be monetized. Don't do that bullshit. That is so disrespectful and inconsiderate. Don't be going to people's house without letting them know. That's the last time that will ever happen, because I will be looking. You will be at my house, and I will be looking out the window just like this.
Which is what I told him to do in the first place. I said, so why you
hello? Tramel, you don't see me standing in front of your house? Yeah, I see you standing in front of there. You didn't call me. You don't know what the hell I'm doing in my house. I could be.
And then the real killer. Was.
No, you need to call me, and then we need to make arrangements for you to come over and visit. And if I want you to come over to my damn house, then I will let you know. But don't come to my house.
Wait, but did you really get into it? You didn't pull up in front. You pulled up around back to make sure my car was there so that I couldn't say no. But see, that's why I said.
Now watch this. We're gonna tell y'all this story, and I'm gonna tell y'all if it happened. We plan to barbecue on the 4th of July. How much y'all want to bet they're gonna show up? Because see, the only time they show up is when they see Joseph, because they watch Joseph Facebook, because I don't post a lot on Facebook these days. Joseph posts a lot on Facebook. The only reason why they show up is for certain reasons. Like they saw that Joseph posted what he was cooking yesterday on his Facebook page. So they called us, and they listen. And I know they might watch this. Somebody said, "Well, what if they watch it? If they watch it, they watch it. If you get mad, I'm talking to you." They always call us when they see him put a post on Facebook. They saw what he was cooking yesterday, and here they come calling. Would you guys like to come over for s'mores? Okay, yes. The diabetic and his husband would love to come over for s'mores. So we said, okay, we'll oblige you. We'll entertain you. I ain't gonna eat no damn s'mores. I asked Joseph, what the hell is a damn s'more?
He didn't even know what a s'more was.
I didn't even know what a damn s'more was.
Don't do that.
Okay, so then an hour later, they're gonna call us. We had to change of plans, family emergency. Don't call my damn house asking me to come to your house no more, because I ain't coming. I told Joseph I ain't coming. I'm not coming. And the only reason why I was talking about this is because this couple, ever since they're the ones that told us that we should move up here, and we thought that we were gonna have some friends up here. Ask us how many times they called us when we first moved. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm being messy. I'm being messy. Yes, I'm being messy. Yes, I said it. I hate fake people. I don't like fake shit. I don't like fake phony people.
Yes, let me trick you.
Is you is or is you ain't. You either are or you aren't. I'm not one of those people that you can smile up in my face. And I'm going, I'm not, that's not me. If I smile, it's genuine. If I'm pissed at you, you gonna know that I'm pissed off at your ass. And if I want to punch you in your face, you gonna know that I want to punch you in your face. I don't like no phony shit. Because people been phony with me all my life. It used to be people that used to sit up there and say, oh, Tramel, you look so nice and I love you so much. And then in the background, they'd be like, that black ass. Calling me all kind of names and stuff. I don't like phony stuff. From the door. Just tell me I don't like you. I don't like you don't mean we got to fight. I don't like you mean I don't like you.
And that means I keep my distance and you keep yours and we
That's what that means. That's what that means. You ain't got to like me, but the one thing you got to do is respect me. You gonna respect me. You gonna put some respect on me.
That really irks me more than anything in this world is when you try to play me stupid.
Yeah, don't play me
stupid. Because I'll sit there and let you believe all day long that I'm falling for your garbage until I just can't take it no more. And then I just tell you that I've seen through you since day one. And I can't. It's like, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And if you're that stupid to believe what you're doing, please don't think I am. Please come at me with some game that I can really, believe. Not something that I'm sitting there going, child, I just can't wait till you make a mistake, honey, so that I could have liked you.
Right.
Because that's all I be doing.
Right.
It's like waiting for you to make a mistake.
A couple of months back.
Because I don't like that. Anyway,
that's like a couple of months back. Y'all remember that situation? You remember the situation? A couple of months back, I had one of my relatives call me and cuss me out and called me every name but the child of God, was cussing like a sailor on leave. And I sat there just like this. Right. Yeah. Now you want to apologize. Now you want to make amends. Now we cousins and we love each other. We love you. Oh, I love you. Oh God, doing this, I realized that, our lives can be taken away from us in a heartbeat. Don't call me. Don't call me. Keep that same energy. The same energy that you used a couple of months ago. Keep that same, because it ain't about, I'm not angry no more. Ain't no love lost. I still love you. But still love you, but at the same time, I don't rock with you like that no more. You will never get an opportunity, ever. You do something to me, I'm that bitch. You do something to me one time, and that's it. You will never get the opportunity to do it to me again. I learn. I'm a learner. I am a learner. When you have been abused, when you have had to deal with colorism, when you have had to deal with people calling you the F word, when you have had to deal with people just walking and stepping all over you all your life, it comes a time in your life where you say no more. And guess what? I'm 53 years old, and I'm saying just like just like the song say, no more. No more. Nobody will ever disrespect me again.
But you know what gets me more than anything? What burns me up on the inside? Maya Angelou said it best. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
You say thank you.
No, you believe them.
No, you say thank you.
And you believe them.
No, you say thank you.
They think that just because now they apologize, they think now just because they want to play nice, that all of a sudden you supposed to play nice. Or they want to come at you with, well, Jesus would, I'm not Jesus, my name is Joseph. Let's not get the two confused.
I'm human just like you are.
I'm not trying to be, God is what, my thing is always, well, Jesus is working on me. Unfortunately for you, he hasn't fixed that part yet. I'm like, Tramel, you get one and I'm done.
That's it.
You get one.
Don't give me that Jesus shit, because me and God got a personal relationship. I got my own personal relationship. So what you think Jesus thinks don't mean a goddamn thing to me.
Do whatever they want to you. And then you feel bad when they stop, and then they always blame the devil. The devil made them do it.
Ain't the devil ain't made you do nothing.
You did what you wanted to do.
Yourself.
You wanted to do.
Ain't no damn devil.
Now you want to sit and blame the devil.
Ain't no devil.
I cannot stand when people do that. Oh, it was the devil. No, it wasn't.
Own your shit. Own your stuff.
You did it because you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you thought about what you did, and now you want to play nice. But I don't have to play nice.
It don't work like that.
If we in the sandbox and you throw sand in my face, what make you think I'm gonna sit back in the sandbox with you? Next time you might take it and push it in my face, and then I can't breathe. I'm
not getting in the sandbox when you in the sandbox.
Right. I'm gonna go about my business, and then people get mad. People get mad because you don't want to deal with them, or you don't want to.
Oh, you still holding on to that? Yeah, bitch, I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to it, but I'm not holding on to it for the reason that you think I'm holding on to it.
You know what?
It's in the Rolodex. It's in the mental Rolodex.
That you're holding on to it, but I don't have to do what I don't want to do.
Well, I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to it. So every single time I see you.
But when I move on, I move on.
Yeah, me too.
Which means if we were here today, you're there and I'm here now. I leave things in the past.
Me too.
Because see, if I let you back in and you do it again, the next time when you try to come at me with I'm sorry,
ain't gonna be no next time.
We're gonna have a real problem.
Ain't gonna be no next time.
So before I don't understand how people think, oh, I slapped you here, so you're supposed to slap me here. No, you slapped me here. I'm taking each one of your fingers and breaking them individually. You can't tell me how to clap back.
Right.
You can't tell me how to react to what you did. People tell me all the time, you go overboard. No, I don't. I stay in my lane and I mind my business.
That's right.
And guess what? If you wouldn't have did what you did, guess what I wouldn't have had to do. For every action, there is a reaction. And people need to understand that. And I hate when people get in their feelings when they did it. You did it. Nobody else did it but you. And now you mad because I don't want to speak to you, or I don't want to say hello, or when you walk in the room, I ignore you, but I speak to everybody else. But then you want to put this narrative that you're being ignored. You know, or
that I'm being mean, or I'm being.
I don't have to tell people why I'm ignoring you because you tell them. Are you going to really tell them why I'm ignoring you? Are you going to really tell them what you did to piss me off? No, you're not. I'm all for tell the truth and shame the devil. Because see, if I tell a story, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell everybody what you did and how you did it and what I did too. The part that I played in.
And I'm going to have receipts.
I don't understand why people do that.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for people that it happens to. Like in Watson's Live, they were saying that, I don't know, in Q's world, I think went to somebody's live and they attacked her. And then Positive Mukbang, he was like, don't do that to my friend. Like, why? People, and they are just nasty people in this world that will just attack you for no reason. And it's like, why? But then when they get in their feelings and then they want to apologize, you're supposed to be all right, it's all good. You know, we all have a day. And yeah, I'm going to walk right back into your life and let you do it to me again. No, and then when you decide to apologize to me again, I'm going to forgive you again. Because that's what the Bible says. And I'm supposed to forgive you 70 times 70. No, that's what Jesus does.
Yeah, they did that in the Bible days. Let's understand that. And see, my father always told me this. When you put something out there and when you do something, be ready for whatever comes come next. See, when I put something out there, on your ass, I'm going to be ready for whatever. If I got to take an ass whooping for it, then I'm gonna be ready for that. If I have to take a verbal beating for it, I'm gonna be ready for that.
See,
I'm gonna be ready for it.
But I wasn't there. I don't know. I was just going by the comments y'all left and watched this thing. But I'm saying they did whatever they did, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I miss you. Like I'm gonna walk back in for you to do it to me again when I know I didn't do nothing the first time to warrant what happened.
And don't be a bully. I'm the bully slayer. I'm the bully slayer. Don't bully nobody that I love and I care about. Don't do that, because if you do, oh, trust me. See, the one thing that I've learned from all the mental and physical abuse.
Don't bully a bully. Did you see her video?
The one thing that I've learned about being abused coming from a place of abuse is that I know how that feels. Don't be a bully. Don't be a bully, because trust me when I take and blogs, let me just say this. I ain't got to do nothing to you. All I got to do is sit here just like this.
Let me see your transcript. He sure is.
I ain't got to do nothing to you. All I got to do is sit here like this.
On the outside and not on the inside. That was.
Where?
You handle this. I'm going over there by the window. Hold this.
Oh, it is. It's in the house.
Well, hold my phone.
Okay. I ain't got to do nothing to you. I ain't got to do nothing to you.
Y'all hear me scream, I just got stung.
Yeah. I ain't got to do nothing to you. That's the thing. See, that's the thing. People think that, let me tell you something. The one true thing about God is that he's a jealous God. And he can't stand the one thing that God don't like is when you do his work. Close the window.
Well, it's the top window.
Oh. Oh my Lord, have mercy! Everybody still like, oh my Lord, have mercy. See. I'm telling y'all. See what just happened. See,
the devil.
See, now that was of Beelzebub. Okay,
because I'm screaming like a little girl because I'm hitting.
That was of Beelzebub.
I didn't want to hit it too hard because I was gonna bust the screen.
What I was gonna say before we left is God is a jealous God. He don't like nobody doing his work. Y'all keep continuing to do his work, trying to seek vengeance out on people and trying to put people out on Front Street and trying to put out there. Well, right, he did this to me, so I did that to him. Y'all better stop doing that and let God take care of it. Let me tell you something. When the one thing that I love about one of Tyler Perry's shows is he did Medea's class reunion. And that woman said, the one thing that you can't do is mess with a child of God. That's one thing you can't do. Because sometimes she said I had to go to God and I had to ask God to have mercy on that person's soul for messing with me. Stop. Let God take care of it. If you a God-fearing person, and if you understand and you go by what you preach. If you stand behind what you preaching, let God take care of it, because I let the Lord take care of most shit.
Oh, I can't. Please tell me y'all didn't hear me scream on the
Yes, they did. They heard you scream.
I was like, ah!
They heard you scream. They heard you screaming.
Oh my God.
Listen. That's what we got to do, guys. That's what we have to do. We have to learn how to respectfully move around this world. Learn how to respectfully move around the world. When somebody do something to you, let God take care of it. Let the universe do. How we always say, let the universe take care of it. Let that person that did that messed up thing to you, let them take. Because 9 times out of 10, that person that did that to you and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and all this other stuff. Trust me.
Hey, Antoine.
They're going to feel so bad. They're going to feel so guilty. Their guilt going to show their true colors. They're going to show.
I learned, and it took me 46 years to learn this, and I wish I would have learned it when I was younger, because it would have saved me a lot of fights and stuff. There are 2 types of people in this world. Those that like confrontation and those that don't.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that like confrontation, i.e. me, I'm sad to say, but I don't back down from no confrontation. I'm the person that you ignore. I'm the person that you don't give that confrontation to, because I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. So I know everything to say. I have all the right things to say, because I'm waiting for you to give me the confrontation I'm looking for.
And when it's my turn, it's my turn.
And then the people that don't like confrontation, those are the ones you confront. Because now they're going to, they don't know what to say. They really don't want to hear it. They're going to make excuses because they don't like confrontation. It took me a long time to realize that. And it's because people know that I like confrontation. The ones that are ready for me when I don't give them what they want and I just act like they don't exist. Oh, they can't take it. They're going to say something. They're going to try to provoke me constantly. And I'm like, I don't see you.
In Q's world, that's how you do it. You absolutely right. When the person, you see what in Q's world, that's how you supposed to do it. I'll be saying it to myself. I knew this heifer was gonna call. I be like, yes. I knew I was right. I knew it. See, because I tell people, I've told my enemies this once before, and I'll keep on saying it again. Bitch, you'll call me before I call you. Oh, you'll pick up the phone and call me before I call you.
And when you call me,
I
can tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
And let it sit there and ring.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm done, I'm done. When I say, and I don't want to use the word, I'm gonna use forget, but y'all know what my favorite word is. When I say forget you and forget your life, I mean that. There is nothing on this planet that is going to change my mind. There is nothing on this planet. And my sister, if she's still in the comments, she'll tell you, when Joe say he done, he done. When I say I ain't messing with you no more, I ain't messing with you no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is. I have had people come and tell me, oh, you know so-and-so died. Okay, well, I didn't like the bitch when they was alive, so what you telling me for that they dead? What's supposed to change? Oh, because the bitch dead, I'm supposed to feel bad? No, I don't feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changed.
That bitch better be lucky I ain't come to their funeral and spit in their casket.
I wouldn't even pay them the opportunity. For what? That's what people kill me. You done, you finished, but yet you don't never leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You still picking it and picking it. It's like a sore. You see the scab and you won't just let the scab stay there and leave it alone and let it heal and fall over on its own. No, you want to sit there and pick it, and guess what happened? Another scab comes. You pick at that, another scab comes. You just keep picking at the same scab and it don't never heal because you keep picking it instead of just leaving it alone and moving on and letting it do what it does so that it can get better.
And let me say this about forgiveness. See, because y'all be getting forgiveness wrong. Let's see. Y'all be getting forgiveness wrong. Y'all, it ain't nothing wrong with forgiving. I'm an advocate for that. I'm all for forgiving people and stuff like that. I've forgiven a lot of people in my life. But like the saying says, forgiveness is for you. It ain't for everybody else. And just because you forgive a person, that don't mean you got to tell them you forgive them. You don't owe them all that. They don't deserve all that. Some people don't deserve to know that you forgave them. Some people just deserve to, you first of all, you deserve to move on from it. And moving on from it, don't be telling them, no, I forgive you. No, I don't tell, listen. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's people out here that I've forgiven, they don't have no idea. And let them keep on thinking I ain't forgive them. They need to bask in that. Because
all that.
I don't owe you to come to you and confront you and tell you that I forgive you. I don't owe you all that.
Energy. It takes too much energy to sit around and hate people and be mad at people. It takes too much energy.
Yeah.
You forgive them for yourself and move on with your life. But that don't mean I gotta talk to you.
I don't have to have what you. That what mean you telling them? You telling I forgive you, Joe. So you tell them that you forgive them. What's that gonna make you feel better? You want what you trying to do? Make them feel guilty? Because they ain't gonna feel guilty. They're gonna feel like they won.
No, they're gonna feel like they can do it again.
Yeah, and they're gonna feel like they can do it again. Yeah. No, I'm not forgiving you now. I'm not letting you know that I forgave you. I forgave you, bitch. But you will never know that. Just like how many licks do it take to get down to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? The world may never know. You will never know. If I forgave
for you young
not.
people, that was like a slogan for Tootsie Pops.
Yes, it's not a sexual thing. It's not a sexual thing. Trust me when I tell you. But no, stop it. Stop doing all this. Y'all, listen. We take things sometimes in assumptions. When you assume, you make an ass out of you. Don't make no assumptions. If I ain't picked up my phone when you called me, don't just assume that I don't want to talk to you. Don't just assume that I'm mad at you. Don't make all these assumptions about what if you ain't inside this body, you ain't inside this head. I could be getting it in with my husband. Okay, I could be doing my taxes. Maybe I just don't feel like talking to anybody, not just you. Maybe I just don't feel like talking on the phone, period.
But can I ask a question?
You know what people get twisted? Wait 1 second, Joe. Mm-hmm. You know what people get twisted about me all the time? This right here. My husband on his phone all day, every day. Let me show y'all something. I got a contact list right here. Don't nobody call me. Don't nobody call me. Don't know. Let me tell you, I can count.
That's my phone.
I can count on it's sure enough is. Give my damn phone. I can count on 10 fingers how many times somebody called me in a month. I can count on one hand most of the time. How many people, like my friends, my family, that call me in 1 month? Okay? People get it twisted all the time. Half of the time I don't even pick up this phone. This phone is just a big TV to me. I kid you not. I don't do nothing but go from YouTube to Facebook, from YouTube to Facebook, from YouTube to Facebook. Ask me when the last time my sister called me. Ask me when the last time my mama called me. Well, we don't speak no more. But ask me when the last time I got a personal phone call from somebody on my phone. Don't nobody call me.
Other than me.
Other than
downstairs.
From downstairs. Because I'm not a phone person. I'm not one of these people it's some people that love to do that. They can do it all day, every day. My husband, he talked to his friends. He talked to his sister all day on the phone. I'm not that. That's not me. Okay, but people always get it twisted. Well, if you ain't want to talk to me, then you could have just said that. You ain't have to just ignore my phone call. The damn ring, is the ringer on? Is the ringer on? I don't even know if the ringer is on this sucker.
I tell people, I said, listen.
I'm not a phone person. Don't just automatically assume that if I don't answer my phone, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I want to talk to you.
For example, Monica, MJ&J family Mukbang, she texted you about something. When she didn't get a response, she texted me. And I tell people all the time, honey, if it's texting, calling, or anything that you need me,
you better tell him.
You better come through me first. Because Jamel will have a text message sitting there forever.
I'll get your message sometime next week.
Me, as soon as you text me, I respond. If I don't respond, I'm asleep. I'm in the shower. I'm doing something. But I will respond once I see a text message.
And Monica, my sister, I love her that we talk every day.
Monica's like, oh, I said, did you send this to Jamel? She was like, yeah, I did. But he didn't answer. I said, wait a minute. So I yelled upstairs to him because I was downstairs. And when he didn't answer, I said, he's asleep. I was like, because he's asleep. But you can't just assume, especially when it comes to me and Jamel. If you have both our numbers, you better hit me first. And then I'll be like, oh, Jamel, so-and-so is about to call you, so pick up the phone. And then he'll pick up the phone. And then I'll be like, oh, he's asleep. So if it's something I could do.
And then on the flip side of that, y'all see, I don't have no problem with saying what I want to say to nobody. Okay? What makes you think that you so special? Or what makes you think that you so scary that I won't tell you something about yourself if I need to tell you something about yourself? And what makes you think that what I've said to somebody else, I won't say to you? What makes you think it?
Yeah, I used to tell my friends that. I say,
I don't care.
Don't know about me.
I don't care if listen, like I said, if I put something out there, I'm ready for whatever comes along after it. I ain't scared of no. Listen, I can sit here and honestly tell you, I'm not scared of death anymore. Because I view death in a whole totally different way than a lot of people do. When people tell me somebody died, I be like, okay, I celebrate. I celebrate when people die. I do. I celebrate when people die, but I have my own reasons for doing that.
Not in a happy way.
Not in a happy way.
You gotta explain, because some people don't.
No, I celebrate when people die, but I have my own reasons for doing that. But I don't look at death the way other people look at death. It's like Mad Church Z said the other night. I don't look at God the way y'all look at God. I don't look at God, and I don't look at God the way other people look at God. You can't give me that. You can't give me that Jesus gonna take care of you. You can't give me all that. You can't give me that. To me, that's fuck shit. You can't give me that. Because I don't look at God the way you look at God. I'm not judging you by the way you look at God, but don't judge me the way I look at him. Because I don't look at God like that. You can't tell me nothing about God. You can't tell me nothing about what God gonna do to me. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me what kind of person I am. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you this. God know this. God know this. And that's what's most important to me. Don't come to me with that bullshit talking about, well, God go, everything that you do, death gonna come. You can't do that with me. You can't do that with me. Because I'm gonna sit here and look at you just like this. Okay, you finish. You finish telling me I'm evil. You finish telling me I'm not a Christian. You finish telling me I'm a heathen because I don't go to church. You finish telling me all that shit. Because when you finish telling me all that shit, I'm gonna say, Lord, please, Lord, have mercy on their soul.
Let me tell y'all something. Antoine is in these comments, and he will tell you. me and him had a situation, and he knew right off the bat that my whole energy with him was wrong. And he pulled me to the side and he said, Joseph, do we need to talk about something? I said, yes, we do. But I appreciate that because he paid attention and he knew I was going to do it anyway. He just beat me to it because I was just like, I don't have nothing to say. But then when he confronted me, and I was like, at one, I loved him for it. I love because I respect anybody that does that.
Yeah.
And he loved me for it because I came out and told him, I said, well, this is what it was, and this is how it was. And he told me what he had to say. I told him what I had to say. And at the end of the day, it was what it was. It didn't stop us from being friends. It actually made me appreciate who he was as a person even more because he came to me and was like, what's wrong? I know something wrong because you just like don't want to be bothered with me. I said, yeah, there is something wrong, and I ain't got no problem telling you what's wrong. And I love that. I love somebody who could just do that with me, and we get past that and keep it moving. Like, because there was no real need for animosity. There was no need for anger. There was no need for none of the other stuff that people think is going to come along with that. I respected him. He respected me because we considered each other friends. And that's what's supposed to happen. All the extra stuff that people do is not necessary.
Yeah.
If you confront the person, just confront them and say, listen, is there a problem? And if there is, I don't know what the problem is. So can you at least tell me why you're mad? And that's basically what he did.
Right.
And I was like, sure, I can tell you why I'm mad. Because blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And then he told me. And then we went back and forth with the conversation. Was no yelling, was no screaming, was no cursing each other out, was nothing like that. Even though
two respectful men having a conversation
will dictate to some people that I might do that. But as long as you're respectful to me, I'm respectful to you.
Right.
And we just had his husband standing there, my husband standing there. So, that could have really went in a whole... I
wasn't standing there, child, because I wasn't trying to get in the middle of that shit.
When I say that, Tremelli
y'all was mess up my face fighting
and me and Antoine was over there talking. But that could have went in a whole different way. That could have went in a whole other way. Because all it would have took was for Antoine to get loud with me and Tremel would have came running, or me to get loud with Antoine and Nelson would have came running.
That's right.
And it would have been a mess.
Yeah.
It would have been a big over nothing.
Why do we think that every time somebody wants to confront you on something, it got to be a fight? It got to be
like that.
It ain't got to be like this unless you put your hands on me. When you put your hands on me, all bets is off. Gag Nation gonna set in on your ass. They get ready. It's gonna be a special report.
Right.
Special report on the news. If you put your hands on me, that's a whole totally different story. It's gonna be a whole totally different story. It ain't got to be all of that. That's what the problem is with, especially with us black people in the black community. We can't sit and have a conversation with each other and have disagreements with each other without yelling and screaming and talking about I'm gonna kill you or I'm gonna stab you or being disrespectful.
When it gets to the disrespectful point, that's when everybody gets 100.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't I have a conversation?
Why can't I say to you, yo, Joseph? Me and Joseph do it all the time. I'll be like, Joseph, you said such and such to me, and I really didn't appreciate you. Hurt my feelings when you said that.
And we just have a decent conversation.
That's it.
It takes a strong person.
And even if you walk away from that conversation and disagree, you can walk away from that conversation and disagree without an attitude or nothing. Just like, well, I'm glad we had this conversation, but I don't agree with you.
Disagree and
walk away. Me and my husband do it all the time. We do it all the time. Be adult. And you know what? And y'all stop putting these narratives out here like y'all. I'm a man of God. I'm a woman of God, and I'm gonna let Jesus take care of it, and don't let Jesus take care of it. Stop. That's why I tell people, don't say you walk out on faith when you really don't walk out on faith. Don't say that just to be saying it, just trying to please me, trying to make yourself look good. Oh, I walks out on faith. I let the Lord take care of it. But no, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Causing all kind of confusion, and God is not the author of confusion.
No, you don't. You don't do that. You're a lie. You're a lie. Like my father used to say, you're a lying and grunt and a sack of hog shit. You don't do that. You don't do that. When I do something, I stand behind it. This is a product. Trust me, good quality. All this almondy stuff. I stand behind all this almondy stuff, the deep dark chocolate. When I say something, when I put myself out there as a product, I stand behind it. Yes. But at the same time, I own what I do. I own what I put out there. I'm a man before I'm anything else. Before I'm a human, I'm a man. And if I've done something to you, if I've done you wrong, and you come to me and you say, Tramel, I feel like that was wrong what you did, or Tramel, you hurt my feelings, or Tramel, you did such and such and such and such, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna apologize.
Let me tell you something. If me and Tramel get up here and say something one day that you feel offended you, you know how to
send me a message.
You got my email.
Send me a message.
Tell me. Say, Joseph, you know, when you said such and such, I took it offensive because I don't have no problem with it.
But don't come with that. Don't come with that mess. Don't come with that. Don't come with this. Because if you come with this, I'm giving you this.
I'm respectful. Yeah. I'm always respectful to anybody. And y'all know I always say for every action there's a reaction. As long as you keep it in this lane, we can stay in this lane the whole conversation. But once you start with this, then I'm gonna start with this, and it ain't gonna end well.
Yeah, that's like I tell people this all the time. When back in my day, I don't do the going back and forth on social media. I don't do that. I don't do the going back and forth on social media. I don't do like when you be talking about me and stuff like that. I don't do all that stuff on social. You got something to say to me, you have to come. You have to come see me. Come see me, because what you say out here, what you put out here in the universe and you put out here on social media, it don't mean nothing to me unless we standing right there in front of each other. See, because I'm old school. See, I come from the school where they didn't have we didn't use guns to fight. We use these. You got something to say to me? Let's get it on. Let's lock ass and let's get it on. That's the type of person I am. That's where I come from. I'm sorry. I can't let that go, Joseph. I can't let that part of me go. It ain't nothing to me unless you stand right in front of me. You want to meet me halfway? I'll meet your ass halfway. I'll meet you halfway. I'm in New York. You want to meet me in Virginia? We can meet in Virginia. We can lock ass. We can both go to jail together from whooping each other's ass. That's the school I came from. That's the school I came from. So all this other stuff that y'all be putting together, because I done had some horrible stuff. Some people say some horrible stuff about my teeth alone in the comment section, which I really don't care about, because when y'all want to raise some money for me to get some teeth, it's going to cost me $600 to get me a partial. $600. So if y'all got the money, please, by all means, there go my Cash App right there. I don't pay no attention to none of that stuff. I don't pay no attention because guess what? It used to be a time in my life, child, when I was a nice, cute little young tender honey. And I still got those memories to hold on to. This mug, the way it look now.
Let me see your transcript. Said, do I need to start a bail fund?
Okay, yeah, I tell him all the time. He had to hold me back. I almost tore Walgreens up the other week. That's the school I come from. That's the school I come from. I don't come from all this punk shit. I don't come from the school, all this punk shit where you be talking about me on social media and stuff like that. That don't mean nothing to me. Come say it in my face. Say it in my face. That's why nobody understood Daryl Moore when he took that video of him shooting that gun. That's the bitch I am. You ain't got until you can come up in front of my face and say what you got to say and be bold enough to say it in my face, then shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut up. See, because I'm the one. And I told my husband, so I've told him this before. Joseph, I'll wait till you go to sleep. And I'll get in our car and I'll drive all the way. The last person that pissed me off, I was gonna get in my car and wait till Joseph went to sleep and drive all the way to Virginia. And when they came outside their door, I was gonna wear their ass out. I told the person, you better get a restraining order on me. You better get a restraining order on me because I'm be at your front door. I'm that one. My father taught me that. My father, one time I said something when I was in college, I got smart with my father on the phone. 24 hours later, my father was at my door wearing on my ass. That's who I am.
You know why, Medina?
And if I can't get to you,
unlike him,
I'm forgetting it.
Unlike him, I am the bitch that will sit on social media and drag you. I am the bitch that will make a whole video about you and read you.
I'm not doing all that.
So when I get those comments, I just delete them because I have called plenty of people dog face. I let him do that because see, this mouth is not. This mouth ain't creative. See, Joseph can say things. Got to the point where I said,
very creatively.
I'm not doing this with people. Because I know good and well, if we were face to face, you wouldn't be saying these things to me in my face. And if you did, by the second time, you'd be punched in your mouth. because I don't have a problem hitting a person.
I'm the one. I challenge you.
So I just can't allow myself to be taken there. So I see the comments, and what I do is I will answer them, and then I delete them because I know they're still going to see what I write because I responded. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do this with them today, and I'll delete it because I don't. Tramel is
cut from a whole different cloth.
No, but it's different. Tramel is coming into himself where he's not letting people take advantage of him anymore. So that's why he has all this hostility. I didn't take it before.
I used to carry a razor blade in my afro. I kid you not.
Well, are you going to just kill everybody on the goddamn line?
Yeah. I used to carry a razor blade in my hair. And I'd cut a bitch.
I'm not going to.
I'd run a razor blade through a lemon, and one day this boy was talking junk to me just like this, and I cut him 3 times. I cut him while I was cutting him. I ain't even realize it. That's the bitch I am. That's who I am. I'm not him no more.
Well, clearly.
But he can come out. Oh, he can come out. Oh yes, he can come out. Oh yes, he can come out.
Scaring everybody for
listen, I live in my truth, Joseph. I live in my truth. If you fearing me, if you have fear of me, or you looking at me in a different light, look at me in that different light. But I live in my truth. I like for people to see all different facets of me, or facets, or whatever the hell you want to call it, so they can be on point when we meet. I'm the nicest person in the world, but I can be the evilest TV bitch. I can be the evilest TV bitch. See. And most of the time, I don't have to do all of that. I don't have to do all of that.
I can't. Let me see a transcript that support Tramel's bail fund and put up the cash.
Okay. I don't have to. And trust me. Let me see your transcript. You tell Daryl Moore to dox me. I ain't never been in jail a day in my life. I don't want some ass out. I done cut up a couple of folks.
Let me tell you something.
I ain't never been to jail.
Oh, wait. That's why she was scared when we got on Daryl Moore, because she thought me, you, Daryl, and Mad Church Disease was going to get
Let me tell you something. I loved it. You know why I love Daryl? Because I can relate to him.
I love Daryl.
I can relate to him. Me and him, and I've told Daryl
on the
before.
Same page.
I can relate to him.
Come for me, I ain't coming for you.
Same thing with Mad Church Disease. On the other side,
that's what I love about him.
On the other side, Mad Church Disease, he's the sweet one compared to Daryl.
And I'm the same way. As long as you leave me alone, we ain't got a problem.
Yeah.
We ain't got a problem. I can sit and watch you all day long and be sitting there going, oh my God, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But as long as you don't come for me, I'm not going to send for you. And that's what I appreciate about Daryl. He don't come after nobody that don't come after him. And like,
what's fair is fair. We fight fair.
Right.
It's a fair fight.
Once you come for somebody, then you open the door.
Be ready for whatever
happens to you.
Be ready for it. Be ready for it.
But anyway,
I've almost lost my job once upon a time. Tell y'all this story because we can get off here. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Once upon a time, there was a brother named Tramel that used to work for the cable company. And this customer guy was on the phone and they was talking all this junk and they got all mad and in their feelings and stuff about what I was saying on the phone and told me they was coming to the cable company to wear me out, to whoop my ass. I did them better than that. You know what Tramel did on his day off? Tramel wrote down the address of this subscriber and went to their house, and they ain't have no damn car. So I parked my car and followed them all day. All day. I followed them all day. And I know they were saying, who the hell is this person following me?
Medina said, feed yourself with those chewy treats.
No, I don't need to calm down. Listen, guys, I'll give you an explanation why I'm on turn up. Let me give them an explanation, Joseph, why I'm on turn up. Y'all,
I think you're scaring them.
I have insomnia. I've been clinically diagnosed with insomnia 10 years ago. I've tried sleeping pills. I've tried melatonin. What is melatonin? I've tried herbs, all that stuff. It don't work. So I'm up for like 2-3 days at a time. Joseph, tell him. Yeah, I'm up for like 2-3 days at a time. So my energy comes from that. Like yesterday, after I got off of social media, after I saw y'all, I was asleep. I'm like tired most of the day. I was asleep. I eventually fell off to sleep. That's why I didn't answer my little baby sister text message. And I had to call his mother, like, Monica, I don't ignore you.
Because when he went upstairs, I said he's going to eat and fall asleep.
I don't.
Because that rotisserie chicken I made yesterday.
Yes, I have insomnia. And it's real, guys. For those of you that don't know what insomnia is real. It is.
Let me tell you something. I hadn't, when I first started dialysis, they never told me that I could end up with insomnia. I don't know how he does it.
I'll be up like this. I'll be on turn up. Don't I?
Right. When he acts like this, it's because I know today, at some point, he's going to go to sleep and not wake up until tomorrow.
I probably won't go to sleep until like Wednesday sometime. I don't.
But when I had insomnia, when I first got dialysis, I felt like I wanted to die. I would go to sleep for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and wake right back up, and I wanted to cry. And I told the doctor, I ain't slept in a week. And dialysis causes insomnia.
Why y'all think I'm so skinny? I used to be this small. Why y'all think I'm so damn skinny?
So when will anybody going to tell me that dialysis causes insomnia? I've never had insomnia a day. Like, it is the worst. I don't know how he does it. Because I swear, Tremel will be up for 2-3 days at a time. Non-stop. Like, he'll fall off, but then he wake right back up. For me, just that 1 week that it happened to me, like, I literally wanted to cry. I wanted to cry because it was like I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep. And that's when the doctor told me to get melatonin. Oh, start with 3 grams. I said, I went to the store, so 10 milligrams. I brought to 10 milligrams, and I popped 2. And I'm laying there, and I'm like, I ain't falling asleep. I'm going to cry. And the next thing I know, it was the next day.
Mm-hmm. I used to do the same thing. I used to sit there and cry like, Lord, why can't I go to sleep? I want to sleep so bad.
And I have it. So I keep melatonin on standby because when them nights happen,
that stuff don't work for me.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can't go to sleep, pop me a melatonin and be knocked out.
That worked for him. But Joseph, I don't even know how Joseph need melatonin. You could be sitting there talking to Joseph. I could be sitting there talking to Joseph at night, and I'll turn around and he laid back, sleep. But it don't work for me. It don't work. And I kid you not, even when I do go to sleep, my body is conditioned in a way in which I get up at the same time every single. Am I lying, Joseph? Mm-hmm. My body wakes up at 6:30 a.m. every morning.
Sometimes I know he getting to bed at 4 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock he up.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's gonna be one of them days.
I listen.
Because sometimes I get mad because I want him to go to sleep, or it'll be a day where we say, we're gonna watch movies, or we're gonna do this. Jamila sit on the bed and lay down.
Well, remember that time I fell asleep in the movies?
Yeah.
Joseph was like, I can't believe you fell asleep in a movie, and I paid all that money for reservations for the movie. I fell asleep right in the middle of the movie, snoring just as loud.
I know he don't sleep, so
I'm not.
As much as I get in my feelings sometimes, it's like,
listen, when you used to, my mother used to.
There's been times where he's literally slept all day,
and then the nightmares,
and then
don't forget about the nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, my mother. I love, as much as I love my mother, she used to be very mean to me. She was very cruel to me when I was a kid. My mother used to come. My mother was a nurse, so she would come home at like 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning, and if there was a dish in the sink, I would get awoke to the sound of the belt, to the feeling of a belt on my ass. And so those things, they resonate with me even when I'm asleep. He will tell you, I've woken up in full tears, burst into tears. And he's like, Tremel, what were you dreaming about? Just the other night, I had a nightmare. I have nightmares. My nephew was killed. His whole face was blown off. And I had to identify his body. I have nightmares. So, and guys, I know I'm talking about this like it's a matter of fact, but this is what therapy will do for you. Therapy will allow you to talk about things like this and just it not shake you and not be bothered by it. It's still up in my subliminal mind, but at the same time, it's life. It's something that happened to me in my life, and I have to deal with it the way I deal with it, and that's what I do. That's what I do. Same thing with my husband. Child, if under a different circumstance, we'd probably be divorced. We would. From the shit, the stuff that I do to him sometimes. Sometimes I be cussing. I cuss Joseph. I cuss his ass, Joseph, and he be sitting up there looking at me just like that because he's not a fighter when it comes to me. I don't know what it is. I'm special, but I don't never take advantage of that. I never take that for granted. I'm special. He's the one like I know he'd be just wanting to ball his fist up and just like pop me one time, but he just won't do it. And I threaten him, hit me. What are you gonna do? I'll be all up in this. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me, Joseph? You're gonna hit me?
And then I'll say, get out of my face. Don't Put your finger in my face.
Oh,
fuck you.
I'm special. I'm special. God bless me with this man. And that's why I'm happy to be celebrating 2 years with him on tomorrow. Because I couldn't have asked for anything better in a man. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all people that leave the comments in the comment section and say y'all see the love, y'all see this is real love. Real love is when not only you can love somebody unconditionally, but you can have tolerance for every single thing that they do, regardless of whether it's good, bad, or ugly. When we stood up there and made those vows, except for the one where y'all find that out tomorrow. When you stand up before the altar, you take those vows. Listen, those of you that plan to get married or want to get married in the future, when you stand up there and take those vows, take your vows to heart. I told him, ain't no such thing as divorce unless he want to look like a raccoon. He had 2 damn circles around these damn eyes because I'm going to punch him in both of them.
Better.
You know what I'm saying? That's what real love is. That's what real love is. Listen, it's time. Listen, if y'all didn't get nothing out of this pandemic and about this quarantine, life is too short. Life is too short for you not to live the life that you want to live, not nobody else. Stop living your life to appease other people. Stop doing things to please other people, because at the end of the day, you got to live with you. And always remember this. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you and love. I don't care if it's your husband, your wife, whoever. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than you. With that being said, we get on out of here, y'all. Make sure that y'all following us on all social media platforms. Of course, you guys know that's going to be in the description box, along with all the other things that we have. Our Cash App, our PayPal, all those things. It's scrolling across the screen. We do need your support. Like I said, I'm working on something special for Unites. For Unites, I'm working on something special. So make sure you support us in whatever way you can, even if it's just saying hello. And I just was thinking about y'all today, and I just wanted to send you a message of encouragement. That's good enough for us,
because we appreciate
you.
We
don't take this for granted.
And it was like both of us almost was in tears from the message that we got.
Oh my God.
So it was good, and we appreciate it. And that's what I mean when I say by supporting people. It doesn't always.
This whole journey has humbled us.
Money, just the kind words and letting us know that the things that we say, and it helps you. That's the most important part of it all. And yes, everybody, me and Tramel are not for everybody, because me and Tramel just cut and dry, and we say what we mean and we mean what we say. And there's a lot of people that they can't roll with that. They like to sugarcoat stuff, and they like it.
We ain't doing that.
Coming in a sugary fashion.
We ain't doing that. Unless you talk about the deep dark chocolate, all this almondy stuff. Because aside from this, trust me, and there's more to us than just this. Personally, there's more to us than just this.
I didn't push him out of the bed the first time.
Yes, he did. He lied. Yes, he did. He pushed me out of the bed.
Rolled out of the bed.
He lied, y'all. I'm telling you, he lied. I'm telling you, he pushed me out of the bed. We were always, me and Joseph would never agree on that story.
My thing is this: by now, honest to God, if I pushed him out of the bed, I would have told him by now.
Just by the way, y'all look at the look on his face.
I promise you, I want to take credit for that. I do, but I really didn't push him out of the bed. I didn't. Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't push you out of the bed. I swear I
With that being said, y'all. With that being said.
Our merchandise app. Our merchandise link is in the comment section. Everything about us is in the comment section. Make sure you're following MJ&J Family Mukbangs. Make sure you are following Vlogs and Fiction. Surprise Around the Corner.
Yes. And Monica, First Lady of the TBT Squad.
I said
TBT Squad is coming with you.
Make sure you follow Let Me See a Transcript, Daryl Moore,
Mad Church Disease. Yes.
Child, I started to say Mad Cow Disease. That's why I paused. Mad Church Disease. And
everybody else out there in them YouTube streets. Everybody else. There's a lot of people that we can name, y'all, that we watch and we support and we love. But you know, it's only a certain amount of time that we can do that, because there's a lot of people that I really would love to shout out, but I just don't. We choose not to, you know, and that's just that, period. Point blank. But for all those out there that we love and we rock with and we care about, know that we love, we rock and care about. Just because we don't mention your name don't mean we don't rock with you and we don't care about you. Okay? So that's it. You got anything else to say?
No.
All right. Well, we out of here, y'all.
Just, you know how we always end. Walk in peace, love, sunshine, and happiness.
And always remember,
it's Team McRae.
Oh, damn day.
Later, y'all.